Now we should be live.
Sounds choppy to me, but that might just be my internet. Hey, Patty.
Let's see how it is once we get there.
Okay. Hey, zombie.
Hello. Love you forever. Oh. Speaking of that, I have a little show and tell I need to do.
What? Hey, Alex. People in the chat, is it choppy for you? Is the sound choppy? It's probably just me.
If your video is being a little weird, then it's probably just you. Your deload.
My video
your
is
deload
not.
Speed.
My deload?
Sound choppy. Your download speed or something.
Hmm.
I like to call it the deload.
The deload. The D and the upload.
Do I sound okay, or is it just the video?
Keep talking, like say a whole
Okay.
paragraph.
I'm gonna mute this and I'm gonna just talk for a minute, and you're gonna tell me if it's gonna be choppy or if it's just the video.
You sound a little choppy. Like every couple words. Like
Do you wanna?
big
I don't know what to do.
I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Do you sound choppy to you guys?
I don't think so. I think it's you.
I sound okay.
Yep. And you look fine.
Okay. All right.
You look fine. Fine.
Fine.
Advice.
Anyways.
Hot dogs, yes, or heel, yes. I say heel, yes.
Yeah, me too. Heel, yes. It's gotta be my download speed because now the video's looking all crabby.
Do you want to like disconnect and redo your
let me
things
try.
and then come back?
Yeah, well no,
Nah,
I'll just
you have time.
I'll
You have
close
time.
the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back.
All right, everybody. Ben's gone. I'm taking over. Fuck all y'all. Just kidding. Hey, Miss Relia. Almost got a foot-long chili cheese coney. Huh. Ben isn't back in 15 minutes. We can legally leave. I mean, you
I'm
can.
here.
You're here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you sure?
It still looks
Oh,
crappy. But I'm here. Hello,
I don't know what
Miss
to do.
Aurelia.
I'm sorry, Ben.
That's okay. Let's get used to it.
What if I talk in a choppy manner? So then maybe it'll like fix itself. So I'll just
It
talk
might.
like this, and we'll go to the show, and maybe the show will fix itself.
Maybe.
Was that better?
It'll get a little better. It'll get a little. The video actually looks a little better. Oh no, it's back.
Oh,
It's
shit.
shitty again. Wiener
What?
vision.
Wiener vision. Welcome in. You freaks.
Wiener Vision just had their Secret Satan.
Oh shit.
They were doing Secret Satans.
Oh, I missed it. Welcome in.
We're
Come talk
doing-
hello.
We're doing that next Friday. Right now we're talking about horror movies. Welcome everyone. Thank you for the raid,
Longfellow.
Wiener Vision.
Andy, Ace of all cats. Fet.
Welcome.
Cross. Koala. So many people. We got a shout out for Wiener Vision.
Yeah,
I could do it, but my new
Shout
keyboard
out.
is really loud.
do it. I want to hear it. Transmeta, thank you.
Is it really bad?
I can't hear. You're asking the wrong person. I can barely hear you.
Nah,
You sound like a robot.
Stop flaunting your armadillos.
NPC. Welcome. Yes. Welcome. Oh my goodness. There's death involved.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. I look all. Do I look shitty?
No, you look better than you've ever looked before. For
Really?
us.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Am I still
gosh.
choppy for you? Is it bad? Hello, 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Yeah, but it's fine. I can deal with that.
And you did
You
a
sound
speed
a bit
test.
like a robot. Did a speed test and everything was fine.
It's real
Good
weird, Ben.
speeds. Welcome everyone. Welcome to ControlAltDeath. I'm Ben Monster. That's Human Gabe right there.
He who? I forgot for a second.
Oh, you. Welcome everyone.
Hey, Egbert.
So, I'm
Well-
cut off again. What's going on here?
I'll fix that.
Well,
Don't worry,
what-
Ben. It's
what's-
okay.
what-
It's okay.
What's going on
okay.
tonight? We're talking about a movie. In America, it's called the Advent Calendar. In France, it's called
Le
Le
Calendar.
Calendar.
Le calendar. You're what the French call le calendar.
Yes, we'll be talking about that movie. We watched it on Wednesday night
Yes.
in our Discord, and you too can watch movies with us if you want. You can join our Discord and pop on by and say, "Hey, I'm here for the movie,"
Well,
and then we'll be like, "Cool, come on by.
yeah, the movie's on Wednesdays.
We're gonna watch a movie."
Yeah, you can come in anytime and say, "Hey, we're here for the movie," but there might not be a movie for a couple days.
Right.
So
Yeah. How'd you like this movie? Can we get it out of the way right at the
No,
top of the show?
we gotta save it.
Did you like this
We
one?
gotta save the meat till the end. Can't
Alright,
just eat the
well,
meat.
What have you been watching lately besides Le Calendar?
At calendar. I watched 3 things, and I'm gonna start
Mhm.
with. I'm gonna start with the first thing. Last night we watched John Woo's Silent Night.
What? Ooh, in the movie theater? You went to the theater?
No.
What?
And I'm glad, to be honest. We watched it at home, cozy on the couch, snuggled up with blankets. Can't do that in the theater. You have to wear pants.
Yeah.
Silent Night.
Okay.
So the premise is the dude with the face. I forget his name. What's his name? What's his name?
Man.
He was in Suicide Squad. I like him. He was cool. He was in The Killing.
Harley Quinn.
No, not Harley Quinn.
Margot
I don't know his
Robbie.
name. He's just one of those guys. He's not like mega star yet, but he's not like low bottom of the barrel yet. It's just he's one of those guys. Anyways, he was in House of Cards for a while. He plays a guy, and his son gets killed by a gang drive-by stray bullet situation, and and he kind of loses his shit, and he just starts murdering all of the gang members. Joel Kinnaman, thank you. He starts murdering all of the gang members. It's a classic revenge movie, a la The Punisher, John Wick, all of those types of movies where it's one man versus hundreds.
The world. Right.
So
Jenko Fett is asking classic guy face man.
yeah,
Is
that's
that his
him.
name?
Yeah. Zero.
Ooh,
Hello, Zero.
Zero. Hey,
Robot Don is he's charging on the nights we do CAD. He's unable to join us,
Right.
but he'll be back Friday and Sundays
Mhm.
sometimes when he's not sick.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
Fight nights.
the grievous virus.
The George Lucas cough.
So this movie is pretty cut and dry, like copy paste every other revenge movie. It does some really cool things. I'm not going to get into spoilers. There's I won't say it. I'm not even going to say it.
No,
like, I know you. I don't think you're going to watch it. It's not. It might still be theater. Like it's cool. But there's some. It's John Woo. I'm getting rid of this vending machine. It can't keep it stocked.
I love it.
Can't keep it stocked.
So you just you gotta refill it.
There's some really weird choices in terms of the story and like the way it's presented. It's fucking weird. But it is also very much a John Woo movie. It's very like, if you're a fan of Mission Impossible 2, which I am as a young boy, that was the coolest movie. He was on the motorcycle, and he's like shooting backwards in his leather jacket. There's literally it's the same shit. He's in a leather fucking jacket with guns, and he's on motorcycles and cars, and he's like, this dude makes movies. I think I said it when I was talking about Mission Impossible. He makes movies for like teenage boys. Like, that's all it is. It's just pure fucking stupid action. And this has that. This has the last scene of this movie made me want to go play Warzone. Cause it's like it's like 30 minutes of him in a building just shooting guys and like jumping over stuff and diving and shooting and reloading, and it's like, and there's like fucking blasting like techno music and everything. It's like, it made me want to go play Call of Duty. I'm like, can I go play Call of Duty right now? It's
Egbert and Loco were asking if there were dubs in slow motion.
Yes and no. The first thing I told Effie, I'm like, this is a John Woo movie. Watch for birds, white doves. Right. And then fucking 30 seconds later, there was something. It's different. It's a little different this time, but there is. Okay, you'll see. All right. But yeah, I liked the movie. It was cool, but it was just like fucking. There's some really, really weird decisions. The movie is dialogueless. There's like 3 lines, I think, which is cool. It's an interesting way. There's definitely scenes where I'm like, how is this scene gonna happen when these 2 people can't talk? But they do it. If it's written that way, it works. So it's cool. If you like it, if you like action movies, watch it. But I would love to talk about like specific stupid things. Can I do it? Can I put the spoiler tag on and tell you like stupid things? Does anyone care? Is anyone gonna watch this movie? Is anyone like
put it on?
I'm gonna put it on. Ben, are you gonna do you care at all about this movie? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna put it on, and I'm just gonna. There's a couple things I want to say because it's so ridiculous. And while this is on, mute the stream and then unmute it when it's off. Okay. This is your warning. Okay. So the difference between this and like every other revenge movie is that, and I like this, is that this dude is a nobody. Like, he's not a cop. He's not like a military guy. He's just an everyman.
Momo.
And hey, Momo. And when his son gets killed, he just starts drinking, and he gets shot in the throat, so he can't speak. Hence Silent Night.
Oh. Gotcha.
And
does he have a throat hole?
He does. It gets stitched up, and then they give him one of those like things, but he's like, no, and he smashes it because he's so angry. And then what I like is he spends a full the thing happens on
stoma.
on Christmas on the 24th, and then like April he decides, you know what, fuck this, and he starts training and he starts practicing. He starts like getting in shape. He starts practicing how to drive a
Wow.
car, and and there's a whole training sequence, like 20 minutes of him between April and the next December to get ready and plan to kill everybody. And so it's not just like, oh, he's angry, he's gonna go do it. Still watch out. Hello.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So that's cool. It's cool that, and he's also like,
Yeah.
he's not great at it. Like, he's like, it's not John Wick where it's fucking clean. Like John Wick is just murking dudes and it's perfect. And he's like, this dude is messy. Like the way everything he does is messy. He's scared the entire time. He throws up when he like does something because he's like, he's just a normal guy who's just deciding to kill all these people. So that's cool. But there's like, the weird shit is like, they start like, so the main thing that happens is the kid dies. That's what starts off the story. Like we start after that, and then we come back and like that is like a flashback. So you start like already into the story, and then you go back, and then it's like the timing and the pace of that was really weird. And there was one scene that I was like, okay, so he's losing his shit, and this is when he's like, it's like November or something, and he's getting close to the day when he wants to do his revenge, a year later. And he's at like a hardware store, and he's making like bombs, and he's buying guns and shit, but he's like making stuff too. And he opens the door to like a Home Depot or whatever, and this little kid like runs up to the door, and he looks down, and it's his son, and he's like, oh my God, clearly it's a vision, right? He kneels down and like puts his hands around the kid's face and like hugs him and everything. And then, it's the classic like
turns into a skeleton.
No. And then he, something happens and he looks and it's not the kid. But he really did that. Like it wasn't like a vision of him looking down and then they cut to him like, oh no. Like he really, this random little child, this little boy, he's hugging and like touching the face, and then the mom runs up and grabs him and like runs away like terrified. And I'm like, what the fuck, you just traumatized this little kid. Like it was so weird. Like it's full of really weird little things like that. Yeah, super creepy. But yeah, like the action is really cool. Like yeah, he's like what makes me think of Call of Duty is like there's like the end, there's this big staircase going up to like the boss basically, and he's killing dudes, and he has a shotgun, and he's just like he's reloading. It's the reloading and it's the switching of guns that's like, oh, it's so Warzone, because he's like shooting, and he drops it and he picks up another gun, and it's out, so he throws it at the guy, and then the guy jumps on him, so he uses the knife, and then it's like he's getting fucked up and he's getting shot and stabbed all the way. So when he gets to the final dude, he's just like almost dead, basically. So yeah, there's a lot of really weird choices throughout the movie, but it's cool. I liked it. It's a fun action flick. So I'm turning this off. All right, it's off.
It was called Silent Night. Silent
Night. Yeah. Yep.
Am I still looking good?
You look great. Do I still sound choppy?
It's getting crappier. It's getting crappier. But I could still hear you and see you. It's just I probably won't be able to. If there's any text on the screen, forget it.
I'll read it to you.
Yeah, you read it to me.
What does it say on the desk?
It's like illegible. I don't know what it says.
It's the name of the show.
There's white text and then red text at the bottom.
It just says it's ControlAltDeath. It's the name of the show.
Oh. Welcome. Episode 180.
Hey.
We're here.
What about you? What'd you watch?
I watched Muppets Christmas Carol last night. Miss Aurelia was playing it in Discord. It was great.
How's it hold up? Still good?
That's great. Yeah. Well, but the one weird thing is that I've only seen this movie like a couple of times, but it was a while ago. And apparently they cut out a song. There's a song where it was deemed too sad, so they cut it out of the movie.
Really?
It's crazy. Yeah.
So it was
Um,
never in
and
the movie at all?
no, no, it was in the movie. You can still watch it if you have like the VHS copy of it, but like
Oh.
further editions of the movie, they cut it out.
What was it about?
It's a breakup song essentially, I
Oh
believe.
shit.
And but what's weird is that at the end of the movie, they kind of play that song again, but in a happier with happier lyrics. So
Huh.
yeah, it's weird.
I did not
Why
know this.
why would they do that? Why would they do that?
Huh.
Wait, Nappy's here, and they said, and they edited Emma Daughter's Jug Band Christmas. Really? What'd they do to that one? Who's
Why they
doing this?
why are they editing this movie so much? It's like 30 years old.
That's crazy.
The song they cut is
The love,
called The Love We Lost.
yeah,
And the song at the end is called The Love We Found. Wow.
yeah.
I gotta watch
It
this.
is a little crazy why they would do that.
Huh.
Yeah. I love that movie. It was
It's
a lot of
great.
fun watching it with everyone.
A classic.
Um, guess what else I watched? Another movie I've seen already, but Naomi hasn't seen it.
Is
And
it a Christmas movie?
we were planning on watching this. We were gonna have a watch party. I'm ready to watch it again because I forgot how much I love this movie.
For CAD?
And not for Cad, but just as a watch party.
The Room.
No, I have recently watched that again.
What is
No,
it?
Becky. Remember
Oh,
Becky?
yeah.
We watched the original
Becky's great.
because we want to watch the sequel.
Yeah,
Dude, that movie's crazy.
it is.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Get the
Exactly.
fuck out of here!
I'm excited for the new one. I gotta watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, Wrath of Becky. Oh, Nappy said there was a line where Mama Otter tells a nasty customer she would appreciate it if she could walk off a dog. And oh, all right. Well, it's a line from it. Okay, it's not a whole song or anything. But still, stop editing movies. What are you doing?
It's weird, especially
Yeah,
with like
that's
what
very
kids watch today. Like,
right.
who cares?
And it's just a sad song that they cut out. Like, I can understand if there was like something like horrible in it that is inappropriate, but it's a sad song. You're supposed
Kids
to
need to
just
hear
get
those.
rid of all the sad songs.
Kids
Sometimes I
need.
like listening to
You gotta
sad
learn to
songs.
listen to sad songs because they're gonna need it later in life. They're gonna need that breakup song one day.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
High
for
school,
sure.
college, adulthood, elderlyhood,
Yeah.
elderhood. Everyone breaks up.
Elderhood.
Ben, when you break up with me, you kick me out of BMTV. I'm gonna listen to that song now.
What? I would do that. What song would you listen to if what song did you listen to when you had a breakup? Was there a sad song you'd listen to?
The only the only big breakup in my life was a
Yes.
good one. So
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't.
So you listen to happy songs.
I was out. Yeah, I was happy. I was happy.
Hmm.
I would if I had a sad breakup, I'd probably go.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
What I do? Maybe some Nine Inch Nails, the classic. But I listen to Nine Inch Nails for every emotion. So you know.
Okay. So it's multi-functional.
Maybe-
Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, maybe Hurt. Hurt.
Ooh.
Maybe Johnny Cash's Hurt. His version of that
Ooh.
song.
Hmm.
I hurt
Nappy says anything by Phil Collins.
Phil Collins?
I hate Phil Collins, to be honest. I cannot stand Phil Collins.
Huh.
Same thing with Billy Joel. Fuck you, Billy Joel.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck you.
I'm not a fan either.
You don't like Phil Collins? The only cool thing I like about Phil Collins is like that. Do you remember? It was like a commercial. I think it was like a British commercial for like Cadbury or something, and it was a gorilla playing the a famous drum solo in the beginning of God damn it. What's the famous drum solo that Phil Collins does? Whoa. Molly. Thank you.
It's not the
in the air tonight.
It's that
Yeah,
one.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Can you look
deer.
that up? Cause that was really funny.
Yeah, we'll look it up, but then we're gonna watch the deer version, okay? Because that's my favorite.
The deer version?
Yeah.
What's a deer?
Phil
I think
Collins.
this is for like Cadbury chocolate or something. Yeah, in the air tonight. It's a gorilla.
Oh, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
Oh, I remember this. Also, where's my button not working? What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh,
Hold on.
those bees made my internet better. Thanks, NBC. just cleared up. Thank you, Brenna. Thank you for the critter. So yeah, Becky, watch that. That was good.
Why? Control, Alt, Shift. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
See, the problem with my computer is that every time I close and reopen OBS, all my hotkeys delete. Control Shift P. What the hell?
Hey. Thank you, Brennan, for the release of Belial. Mr. Tiny Corn Dog, welcome. Hello. How are you? Those are cool emotes. What is that? Can't tell what it is. It's a hand. And then there's like a crab thing. Is that a crab?
I don't know.
Molly, hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode 180 of ControlAltDeath. I'm Ben Monster. That's Human Gabe. We're about to look up this video of a gorilla playing drums. Stay tuned.
I'm sorry. My shit's
You're
all
gonna
fucked
love
here. Control Alt Shift.
This shit's
P.
fucked.
I don't understand it.
While you look it up, I'll tell you the games I've been playing. We just got Baldur's Gate 3. Me and Naomi have been playing it. And Naomi plays Baldur's Gate 3 just like she plays D&D, where she runs into things and fucking kills things right away. And she killed this vampire that I believe was a main character in the story. So he is dead.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh, Naomi's here. Hello, Naomi.
Knife to my throat when I was trying to help him.
It's true.
So, what do you expect me to do?
Miss Really?
No, I'm not your friend. No, I don't want you on my team. No, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Fuck you, bitch.
It was so much fun to watch because we see this guy, he needs help. He puts a knife to Naomi's throat and then
I shut down. I did exactly what I would do in real life. I shut down and then I killed him.
She killed him, straight up killed him. And I was like, Naomi, I think I saw that guy on the main title sequence. Like I think he's a main character and he's dead. Nope. We looted his body and everything.
And I sold his clothes.
Is that oh god, it's Naomi. Oh god. Is that gonna cause problems later in the game?
You don't put a knife to my throat.
I don't know. I think we definitely have no more history with that guy. He's dead.
Shit. I didn't know you can kill like main people. You know?
Dead. He is dead.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I fixed
it. Was amazing.
I fixed it.
Take that, you mutated son of a bitch!
Hey, Roscoe.
I remember this now.
Slay.
It looks so good still.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna do mine.
Okay, you have a deer one? There's a deer?
Yeah.
Hey, Molly. Molly says, hold on. Oh, okay. Yes.
This is one of my favorite videos in the whole world.
I've seen like people fall downstairs to this too.
I don't know if that's the original sound, but it's so perfect. I love
That is
it.
good. That was funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. I beat Lottle Knot. I don't know if I told you that last time. I watched a
Knot.
video. Yeah, of Lottle Knot is it was that indie game about cleaning the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finally
fun.
cleaned it? It's clean?
I cleaned it all.
Did you say at the end
You guys don't have to worry about
it's now clean?
Yes. I watched a video on YouTube about playing BioShock in 2023, like a look back, and it made me want to play BioShock, so I downloaded it and started playing it again.
The original?
Yeah.
Nice. Roscoe says, have you heard about Rudolph's roller coaster ride? He held on for dear life. I started watching The Curse, which is the new Nathan Fielder, Emma Stone, A24.
Yeah, how is it?
Show. It's fucking weird. It is so weird. I was expecting weird because of all of those things, but it like is so. Have you watched it at all? You haven't started it, right?
No, I haven't started it.
It's amazing. I really loved it. But yeah, it's fucking weird. And it's not it is not at all what I thought it was going to be. So I'm very excited to continue watching. We only watched the first episode.
Cool.
But it was great. Good shit. Love Nathan Fielder.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I want to see that new Emma Stone movie where she plays like a Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Right?
She plays Frankenstein?
I think so. Yeah, she's like she's like a Frankenstein. Like a Frankenstein's monster. Like someone builds her. Right? That's what I got out of the trailers. Am I totally wrong? Was I gonna go into this movie? Yeah, Poor Things. Was I gonna go into this movie thinking she was a Frankenstein and she's not a Frankenstein?
Oh, the incredible tale about a fantastical evolution of Bella Baxter, a young woman brought back to life by the brilliant and unorthodox scientist Dr. Godwin Baxter.
There we go. It's Frankenstein.
She's awesome. She's so good in this too. And
I want to see both those things.
The one softy brother is in it. He's good too. He did him and his brother did Uncut Jams.
Oh, yeah.
Zombie wants to know if I'm going to see Iron Claw.
That looks cool too.
I'll probably watch it when it comes out at home. I don't have a connection to wrestling in any fucking way at all, so I'm not like, oh my god, it's these people.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
But did you like The Wrestler?
I did. I'm just a big old broken down home piece of meat. Remember when he says that part?
Yeah.
That was my favorite part. He's
Remember
like,
he plays Call of Duty? Doesn't he play Call of Duty?
Does he?
He wants to bond with like this kid and like but he only knows like old wrestling games, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
He plays Call of Duty or
I
something?
vaguely remember. And he goes like, and then he jumps and then remember what happens at the end.
See, you love wrestling. Shut up. You're gonna see that movie.
I'll watch it, but that's an at-home movie. I have one more thing that I watched.
One more.
The last thing that I watched, we watched the entirety of Jury Duty.
Yes.
Dude,
One of the best shows on TV. One of the best fucking
absolutely fucking incredible. Jury
shows.
Duty.
Yeah.
So Jury Duty, if you don't know, it's I don't even know what would you call it? It's not a reality show. It's like a scripted reality show where everyone is an actor except for one dude. One dude does not know that he's in the middle of a show, and he thinks he's doing jury duty, but he's actually in this scripted show.
Right.
And it is fucking
like Joe Schmo.
Amazing. It's incredible. And I was like, it blew my mind. Fucking James Marsden absolutely kills it in the entirety of the show. Like, I can't believe that is such a genius move to have like a big star in there as himself, and then he's just like kind of this typical actor like dick. Oh my god, it was so funny. And I'm so happy that like that last episode is them explaining everything, because I really was like, they're gonna end it and be like, haha, it was this, and then that's it. And I'm so happy that they gave us a full episode of like, here's the trouble of, here's how much work it all was, and like they're showing him around the sets and everything, and it was amazing. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's unbelievable.
It should win awards. Like, I've never seen TV like this. It was absolutely incredible, and I mean, I would love for more of something like this, but just the way that this exists now, that it's just this one thing, because now people would kind of expect it, maybe. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people saw this, but just like, it's perfect. It's so good. Hey,
Pinky,
how you doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Unless the only thing I can think of is if they were so smart that they filmed like 2 or 3 seasons at once, like you know, like in separate parts of the world, just all at once. So before the show came out, they already have like 2 seasons in the bag. I don't think they did, because they probably didn't know if this was going to work. So if they're able to do it again, it would have to be a different thing. It couldn't be Truman Show. It couldn't be a Jury Duty, right? It's got to be like something else. But I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't know what else you could do to get them in that situation for so many weeks.
And for that, for that length of time, it's hard. Maybe you'd sign them up for something like they have to.
God damn it!
They'd have to sign up for something that was I don't know.
Yeah, Effie's idea was like telling them that they're on a reality show, but then just making it like completely batshit wild,
Right. Well, I mean,
but it's not the same.
I think as Joe Schmo was like that.
Oh, really?
I think one of those shows. Yeah, like it was. Everyone was an actor except for one person on it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So good.
It felt very. At first, it was weird because it's like, it's kind of like The Office and Parks and Rec, where it's like things happen and then they interview people off to the side, and they were interviewing people, and I'm like, why are they talking to us when the dude is not here? Like, you can see him in the background, but they're talking to the audience with like as if there's a story, and I'm like, why are you doing that? It's weird. And then the longer it goes, it just makes sense, and it's a show, and the show is happening around this guy, even if he's not like necessarily right there. It's all happening around him, and it's like, it's fucking genius.
Yeah,
and there was
it's a perfect TV show. It
is perfect. One of the dudes is actually in. I don't know if you saw this. I was like reading about this after. And the tall dude, he's kind of like the tall, skinny, kind of looks like a rat. He was actually in Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. He's the sanitation guy.
Yeah. Well, his name was like Trash, like a Sewage Joe or something like that. I forget his name.
Right. Yeah.
And he said that the dude from the non-actor guy mentioned on the first day that he was a Parks and Rec fan.
Parks and Rec.
So that changed his like storyline. He went from whatever he was going to do to being more kind of like in the shadows and on the side and stuff to not really make it a thing. I'm like, man, that's so smart. And then seeing their reactions to like when he mentions the Family Guy racist, how to get out of jury duty thing, they're like freaking out because they wanted to do that, and then it just worked out perfectly. Like all these little things was just like amazing. Oh my god, it was so good.
It's not only improv for the people that are participating in it, that are the actors, which is incredible on its own. But then you have to have people, the writers of the show or the directors and producers of this, being like, you have to be like 10 steps ahead of everything, and then also go with the flow of things. And it's being rewritten so many times. Like, it's incredible. So cool. I believe Dan Harmon's wife, Cody, I think her first name is, she was one of the writers on the show. She also did a thing for, what was that? It was a streaming service that did not last long.
Tubi? No, not Tubi.
No, not Tubi.
Yeah, I know the one.
She did a show on that looked very interesting. She was the writer for that, and I think it had Anna Kendrick in it, and it was her
Quibble?
and her husband's
LOD.
Quibble.
LOD.
Oh, what?
What the fuck? Coming out here with the quibble?
Hello.
Holy shit.
We haven't seen you in a while,
We
and
just
the
don't
first
talk about-
words you say is quibble.
We don't talk about quibble enough. You just heard it and just popped back in.
Welcome, Melody. We missed you.
Yeah, we missed you. Wasn't Quibble the one where the movie we watched with we had the directors on? Didn't that the teen pregnancy one? Snatchers. Wasn't that originally a one of, I don't know if it was Quibble, but wasn't it?
Oh yes.
It was originally a show. Yeah. Like they broke it up and then they just stuck it all together for the movie.
Right. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, she wrote a show on that service about having like her husband's sex doll comes to life, and then like they're best friends.
Whoa.
It's really weird. It looked awesome. So like the sex doll would like talk, and
was Anna Kendrick the sex doll?
No, she was the wife, I think.
My favorite part from jury duty was in that last episode when the what's the name of the she was like not the cop but the the cop lady, Quibby. Thank you, Quibby. What's the name? The bailiff. Thank you. The bailiff was also fucking great. Also, the Korean dude, was the best character on the whole show. The way he talked, really slow.
Yes.
And it was like, he was so fucking funny. It's so funny to watch and be like, how can you not know that these are all like amazing actors? But obviously you wouldn't. But the bailiff, she, on the way out, and they didn't show it in like the real thing, they showed it in the behind the scenes thing. There was like a bag, someone's bag, and she's like, is this, whatever, Jessica's bag? But she was calling one of the actors by their real name. So no one reacted. Yes, yeah. And the dude was like, wait, we don't have a blah, blah. We don't have a Jessica. We don't have a Jessica. And then the next day they brought in an actor and they just named her Jessica just to like clean it up a bit, and make like, here, Jessica, here's your bag. I thought that was like, it was so funny. And that's the shit they had to do to like stay ahead of it. And they also said that like they didn't expect him to take such an interest in the fake court case that they had to like keep making, like they had to do like a toxology report and all of this shit because that's what he wanted. It was like, it's so amazing. Absolutely amazing. Athena.
Welcome.
LOD.
Athena, LOD is here.
LOD
is here.
LOD, you playing that
Welcome,
new
LOD.
Warzone? You playing that Warzone 2 or 3, whatever we're at now? You still playing that shit?
I got the Catman skin, Sergeant Sprinkles.
Oh, Ben, I bought a skin today.
Did you get that rabbit?
No, I got like a double guy. Oh, you were there. You saw me get it. It was the Darth Maul guy.
Oh, you did. I saw that guy. I didn't know you purchased it. Very cool.
That is all I have for the things that I watched
Yeah, let's get into some news.
Okay. There's not much. There's not much news.
Not much news.
But this is not quite breaking news, but it is from today.
Hmm?
The director of the last Scream has exited the new Scream.
Good.
Big Die, hello.
They should not make another one of these.
Well, no,
Hey, Big Die.
they should.
No.
So he said, I guess now is a good time as any to announce that I formally exited Scream 7 weeks ago. I read that first as Scream, 7 weeks ago, but it's Scream 7 weeks ago. Oh, God.
Oh, no, what'd you do?
This will disappoint some and delight others. It was my dream job that turned into a nightmare, and my heart did break for everyone involved, but it's time to move on. I have nothing. I'm assuming he continued it. I have nothing more to add to the conversation.
Nothing.
Other than I hope Wes's legacy thrives
Zilch.
and lifts
Zero.
above the din of divided world. What he and Kevin created is something amazing, and I was honored to even have the briefest moment basking in their glow. Sounds like shit's fucked for Scream.
Yeah. So, well, the main lead actress, I don't remember her name.
Melissa.
She had issues
Barrera.
with everyone, right?
Well, no.
They treated her like crap.
Oh
right?
yeah, they kicked her out because of her views on the
Right.
Middle East stuff, which is completely ridiculous. And they also
Right.
like made up
And then-
shit. They said she was being anti-Semitic, and at no point did she say anything anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
So then after that,
then
Jenna Ortega, she pieced out.
Right.
She was like, "Well, I have scheduling issues with Wednesday, but come on." She pieced out.
Yeah.
And even before this, fucking what's her name? The original Scream lady. They were kind of being shitty to her, so she pieced out.
Nev Campbell.
Campbell.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck Scream. Fuck Scream. No. Fuck these guys.
So interesting. I am very interested to see what happens. At this point, probably even no matter what, I kind of want to be like, I have to watch it, whatever the new one is, but I won't go see it. I went to go see Scream 7. I won't do it. I'll watch it at home. I'll steal it.
Yeah, steal it.
Pirate.
Everyone steal the new Scream when it comes out.
Sucks though. I really the last one was pretty cool. So we'll see. This is very exciting. I'm very excited. I'm gonna have to make sure this happens this weekend maybe. A24's Dream Scenario with Nick Cage is now available at home.
Yes. I want to see this.
I'm
Freddy glove.
I'm so fascinated. I need to know how this fucking metal fake Freddy glove works into the story. I don't know.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's available for $24, or you can rent it for $20, or just watch it. LOD says, I just heard A24 is involved with a Death Stranding movie. Fuck yeah, they are. LOD. Hell yeah, they are.
First time I saw someone play Death Stranding, it was LOD. I saw LOD was playing it.
What a game.
I played a little bit of it. It was kind of freaky, scary.
I love it. It's so good. I can't wait for the movie. As long as they get bring back Norman Reedus, they have to. They can't not do that, right?
Well, I think...
Or they do a different story completely.
Right, in the same universe.
Nah, I want Norman. Send an email.
Yeah, me? I'm not gonna listen
Tell
to
him
me.
that I want Norman. I want the Reedus.
Hold on, look at my phone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna type. Please. Who am I sending this to?
A24.
Oh, A24 at A24.com. Hi, this is Ben Monster. I'll have it dictate to me. Boop, boop. Hi, this is Ben Monster. I'm writing this email. I'm not using Siri to copy my words. This is all. I'm typing it with my hands. make sure Norman Reedus is in the new Death Stranding movie. My friend Gabe will be very disappointed if he is not in this.
And also
So I
say
sent it.
I want him to
Oh, I have
say
to send another email.
yeah.
Let me write out.
I'll dictate this part.
24. Okay. Okay, it's set up.
A24. Can you have him delete
Oh, shit,
last
hold
line?
on.
Delete last
Let me
line.
delete that.
Please have
Here to
Norman
put that
Reedus go, Sophia, like he does in Walking Dead. Sophia.
Okay,
Send.
and then I can just send that. Send that. There we go.
Cool.
We're
Oh,
gonna
shit.
wait to hear back next episode.
Can you also say one more?
Oh,
LOD wants
another
to
one?
be in it.
At
You can be a goop monster or something.
Okay.
This one's
LOD would like to be a goop monster.
yeah.
Sent.
This is a bummer because I feel like this means this movie's going to come out later and not earlier. But Jordan Peele's fourth movie, which was originally going to be released in about a year on Christmas Day, is changing their date. No reason why. We still don't know what the movie is. I don't know. We don't know if
Why
it's
is
going to
this
be
news?
It's Jordan Peele.
Right. We don't know what the movie is. We just know it's his next movie, and it was supposed to come out on Christmas next year.
Look.
But it's not.
Look, they used this scene from Nope as their cover image, and I just any excuse to show Nope, I'm going to do it. Oh, LOD come. God, I love LOD. LOD, where you been? LOD says, I finally saw Nope and I freaking love it so hard. Me too, LOD.
What?
Me too, baby. Best movie ever made.
Whoa.
No, it's not
Better
the
than
best
Jury
movie.
Duty?
My favorite movie ever made. Yeah.
Wow.
Masterpiece. But
Wow.
the reason that maybe this is happening is that Robert Eager's Nosferatu is also coming out the same day. So there's
Christmas?
discussions that maybe either that or the strikes maybe are messing up schedules.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Okay.
If they bring it out earlier, like maybe Halloween, then this news is the best news.
Maybe it has to be like a Christmas thing.
Maybe.
It's like a Christmas movie.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I should have started with this one because this one's sad, but I didn't think about it. James McCaffrey, the voice of Max Payne, and also he was in Control and Rescue Me, which is a great show, and also Alan Wake.
New Alan Wake.
He's passed away. Very sad.
That sucks.
Very, very sad. Do we know why or from what?
I
think
didn't
they
read any
mentioned
of it.
Yeah. Very sad.
That sucks though.
If you haven't watched Rescue Me, it's a great game. It's not a game, it's a show. It's a great show.
It's a show.
Troll.
That was Dennis Leary.
Mm-hmm. That was the 9/11 show. Kinda. LOD says, so when my girlfriend and I watched Nope, when the monster kind of, let's say, fully revealed itself, I was like, oh my God, it's straight out of Evangelion. I was so convinced and went and looked up, and Peele cited exactly that as yes. Yes. I haven't watched that, but after watching it now, I want
Evangelion.
Evangelion. It's an anime.
Evangelion. Yeah.
One of them animated.
Weird robot thing. The giant robots.
No. Well, I don't know. Are you thinking of Transformers?
No. Thinking like it's kind of like they go inside these giant robot monster things and they fight. And Naomi watched a bit of Neon Genesis Evangelicals.
Evangelicals?
Yeah. Jellos. Evangelos.
There are giant robots. Oh yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, Ben, that's right.
Yeah, see?
I gotta watch it. Is it a movie or a show?
I think it's both.
Damn, it's too much. You want to talk about there
There's
being
like-
too much of things? There's too much fucking anime.
No way.
You know?
Make more for everyone.
But you don't want Scream 8?
No. 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 No Scream 8. More evangelicals.
Evangelicals. We need all the evangelicals. Advice says I have many bad takes. It's true. Haven't heard, is Robot Don better? I think Robot Don got better and then got sick again.
Yeah.
He's got that. He just can't get rid of that grievous cough. But he also has like 19 lightsabers now, so it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Athena says, has
One
anyone
more
seen
to add to his collection.
Has anyone seen the live action One Piece? I have not.
I know Inky watched it. I think. Right, Inky?
See, that what I'm talking about too much. Because I remember like a friend told me about he's like, oh dude, you gotta watch One Piece. We gotta watch One Piece. And I'm like, oh cool.
Yeah.
And I look it up and there's 900 episodes. And it's like, what do you want me to start at episode 1? And then I was like, if I do if I do like 2 or 3 a day, it'll take me like 3 years. I'm like, there's no way I can stick to 3 years. 1,300. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's
Like,
crazy.
are they 20-minute episodes? Or are they an hour? If they're 20 minutes and you do 3 a day, someone do the math. I don't know how to math.
Oh, I hate that. No, don't do math here. It's gonna make me sick. I absolutely hate math.
Ben, this next news story is directly for you. I know you love when popular things get spin-offs, right? This one you might like.
I was excited.
This one you might like, for real. Netflix is reportedly considering a spin-off for Uncle Fester from the Wednesday series.
Stop it. Oh. Look, I think I only saw 2 episodes of Wednesday. I enjoyed it.
He was great.
Wait, maybe.
It's Fred Armisen, man. He's
Yes,
great.
Sure. Why does he need his own show?
I think this is great. Wednesday, I loved it because it was great. It felt like Harry Potter but better, without all the transphobia, and it felt like we are looking at a tiny slice of a world that we don't know. I know we've seen Addams Family and all that shit, but it really felt
And
like
Addams Family values.
There's a whole world out there. So if they're gonna start ever so slowly expanding, and the first thing is we get fucking Fred Armisen on his own show as Uncle Fester, I'm in, dude. Give it to me.
You know where this leads? Do you know where this leads? This path. No, yeah, this path you're headed for a multiverse.
Fuck yeah.
In the Wednesday, in the Addams Family universe. No. You're telling me you're going to get Christopher Lloyd to come in and like say he's the Fester, and then this Fester is going to have an argument with him, and then
no. We're not going to
Marvel. Then Angelica Houston's coming in.
No, I believe she said she'll never do it. She's never going to come in again. Because what's his face is dead, and she's like, I'll never do it without you, which is beautiful. No, we got Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Wait a minute. Athena's saying that Christopher Lloyd's dead. He's not dead, is he?
He's not dead. Don't you dare.
Christopher Lloyd's not dead.
Doc will never die.
That, Athena. No.
Don't say that. Don't say it.
Can't.
No, we got to. This is the new world. He did not die. Do you know something that we don't? Did you just murder Christopher Lloyd or something?
No, Athena.
I mean, right? I'll check.
Did
I
you
mean,
just kill Christopher Lloyd, Athena?
he's old, but he's not
Oh,
dead
no.
old. No, he's fine.
Adamantium, welcome.
No, he's good.
Adamantium.
Adamantium.
He's alive. Okay.
You can
Remember
just
when
go in
I
the future
saw the
and
fake Christopher Lloyd in Times Square?
yes, I do.
Do you remember?
Right before you got kidnapped.
Yes.
That was a good bit. I was so nervous
That was
watching
a
that.
trip.
I was
That was a
so
trip,
like I was
yeah.
sitting here and Effie was next to me and I'm like, please God, nothing happened. I was so scared for you guys. I don't know why. It was fine, but I was so anxious watching this.
Yeah.
Watching that. It was a good bit.
Hmm.
And that's it for the news.
That's it. Christopher Lloyd is still alive.
That's the news. He's alive. Athena, I mean, you're asking who died. I mean, I don't know.
Raul Julia died. He was Gomez in the original.
Matthew Perry died. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Did you hear that it was probably ketamine that got him?
Yep.
It's a dangerous drug. But it was that guy. Remember when we met
K-hole.
that guy who was
It's his favorite
his
drug.
favorite drug?
Drugs are scary to me. I'm just gonna say it.
They
They're so
they
scary.
are. They're scary.
So scary.
Yeah.
I don't
Horse
trust it.
tranquilizers. But they're using ketamine to help with like therapy stuff. It's supposed to be good for PTSD people who suffer from that. I don't know, but when you're taking it, you're supposed to be like in like a controlled environment with a doctor, I believe.
Not in a
For those
jacuzzi
purposes.
in LA.
Not in a jacuzzi, no.
Do you see
That's probably a bad spot.
the conspiracy theory about Matthew Perry's death? You saw that shit?
No.
So apparently he's like a big Batman fan, like a lifelong Batman fan, and
Okay.
he was like, if I ever need help or something, I'll put up the bat signal, like metaphorically, I think. And this was in his book. And then like if you look at his Instagram, like the last like several posts were all Batman related, and people think that he killed himself or something. And I don't know. This is kind of weird. But I think he was just a big Batman fan, you know?
Yeah, he likes Batman or liked Batman. Athena says when you're taking it, you're supposed to be a horse.
You have to walk around a field.
Yeah,
Maybe
horse
he did
vitamins,
that, but he was in the
that's what
water, so it was like, and then, you know, just died.
there you go. Molly says Matman.
Matman. That's right. Matman fucks. I'm the Matman. You want to talk about?
Oh, can we do that thing? Can we do that thing?
Oh yeah. Explain it while I get the number.
I found this TikTok where you can call a phone number and play rock paper scissors with some random person. That's all it is.
On the phone.
On the phone, via the phone. Yeah, you call this number, and then they ask you what you want to play, rock, paper, scissors. They have you record what you're going to say. And then another person does the same thing, and then you see if you beat that person.
What if this is like some Squid Game shit, where if you lose,
shit,
fucking sniper out of a window, gonna kill you.
I hope not.
I mean, I'm the one
You're
playing.
using your number?
Welcome to Talk Paper Scissors. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Scissors. It just hung up.
The wrong thing. You said the wrong thing.
What the
Watch
fuck?
out for that sniper bullet.
Shit. Just.
Welcome to Talk Paper Scissors. Please wait for another player. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Paper.
You played paper. They played.
Paper.
The round was
Ooh.
a tie. Round 2. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Rock.
You played rock. They played.
Paper.
You lost the round. Round 3.
Shit.
Please say rock,
What?
paper, or scissors.
Rock. Damn it! Why does it keep hanging up? Why?
Adam says that, or adamantium. How do you say your name? Am I saying it because it's the capitalization?
Slay.
Adamantium. I'm just okay.
Call Matt.
You're getting Matt. You're getting. He says you're getting
Stream
sniped.
Hold on. I'm saving this number. I spell scissors. It's so hard to spell. I don't know how to spell scissors. I'm gonna try one more time. Well, I'll try one more time and then we can call at the end of the show.
Okay. Ooh.
Maybe they hung up.
This is Talk Paper Scissors. You have 0 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie.
Whoa.
Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Paper.
You played paper. They played.
Scissors.
You lost the round. Round 2. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Scissors. The fuck? That's gonna count as a loss. This is bullshit. By record.
Yeah.
Kumquat.
Do it. Call it.
Okay.
Go say kumquat.
Welcome. This
Rich.
is Talk Paper Scissors. You have 0 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Kumquat.
We didn't quite hear that. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Scissors.
What? It's just like kumquat.
We didn't quite hear that. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Rock.
Are they gonna get that noise?
You played rock. They played.
Paper. Paper.
You lost the round. Round 2. Please say rock,
Did you
paper,
say
or
paper
scissors.
twice?
Scissors.
We didn't quite hear that. Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Scissors.
Poop.
You played scissors. They played.
Paper.
You won the round. Round 3.
Nice.
Please say rock, paper, or scissors.
Paper. God damn it.
Are you taking too long? That's why they're hanging up.
No way. All right, we'll try at the end of the show.
Okay.
Let's talk about Le Calendar.
Le Kennedy.
Le Calendar. This is Advent calendar. This was a Ben
Right.
choice.
Well, yeah. I went to look up holiday horror movies, and this was on a bunch of the lists that I came across. Now it looks interesting. French movie. Person gets an advent calendar, and then there's spooky things that happen.
What'd you think?
And yeah, I liked it. It was, I think maybe there was something up with the translation of storytelling or something. It felt a bit disjointed at parts, but overall, I thought it was interesting and cool. How about you?
I agree. I really liked it, but yeah, I don't know if it was the translation. I don't think it was the translation because of the way it is. Like, it wasn't like they were saying one thing and doing it another way. It felt like, how long was this movie? Hour and 40 minutes? Damn, that's pretty short. It felt like this was a first draft. It felt like, oh shit, here's this idea. And they wrote it all down and then they just filmed it. It needed a couple of revisions, maybe a second pair of French eyeballs on it. Like, we have to take out this part that doesn't make any sense. This is bullshit. We needed one of those, you know? Because it felt like they set up rules. We were talking about last week with Countdown and Egbert. rules, when you establish them, are very important, because if you set up rules and then you immediately break your rules, it makes no sense, and it makes me not give a shit, because it's like, well, if you set up this and then you immediately don't do it, then what's the point? Anything can happen. And they immediately set up stuff, and then she doesn't do it. They break the rules. And I don't like that. I really hate that. So, like, you know, there's this thing, if you start eating the chocolate, the candy, you have to eat all of it. Well, she doesn't, and she doesn't die. Well, we don't know what happens, I guess, but like, she's supposed to die, and she doesn't. Everything keeps going. It really was like, it really had me in the front half, and once we got to like the third act, when shit's really going crazy, I was like, this is still cool, but it's really losing me with its like, doesn't make any sense. And like we'll get to it, but like the ultimate, she's in a wheelchair, and I guess the ultimate goal was to be able to walk again. And
she's paraplegic, and I believe that the advent calendar asks what you want. Is that like, because I don't remember that part.
I don't either. I think it was kind of implied that that's like, it knows that that's what she wanted, like with the other artist dude, who kind of was unnecessary character. I mean, I get it, but like, he wanted to see again. He wanted his eyes back. So she, basically, to get what you want, you have to sacrifice a bunch of people. But then it's like, why give you candy that will make someone fall in love with you, just so you kill him? Like, did the calendar give that to her because she was lonely, and it knew she needed that? And then it's like, it gave her candy that would make her walk, but it was in like, there was like 4 pieces of it. So it's like,
and then it also made her dad, who has dementia, forget that he has dementia and can talk to you
for a minute.
You know what? This is one of those movies, now that we're reviewing it, I don't know if I like this movie. That's
what I'm saying. It's a really cool idea, and it's well done. It's like a very well executed movie in terms of like the direction and like, you know, cinematography and all that, but just the script and stuff like that. Like, the thing that like, the weirdest thing is that there were specific candies that when she eats it, she could walk for like a minute, but then she would also black out and not remember anything. Why were there like fucking 3 or 4 of those? And the whole like, it needs to build up. Like, I get that, but it's like,
give
why?
You a taste.
Why wouldn't it be? It'd be so much better if you eat one and then you black out and then you wake up and you can walk, because then it's like, holy shit. Now I really don't want, you have it longer, you don't want to lose it. You're maybe more willing to sacrifice people, versus like, she's doing this whole thing for this month and she still was in the wheelchair the whole movie until the very end. And I don't know if I like looked at my phone or something, but like, I feel like I blinked and she could walk. Like, I don't know if I missed something.
Yeah, there was
very
that
quick
point. Yeah,
transition,
where she was able to walk for like a really long time. She had it, I think. Yeah, I don't know.
But when she goes to see the artist, I swear to God,
she walks.
It's like she's walking, and then she fucks that random dude, or the dude from the gym, and there's all this stuff, and then, but I don't remember how she got to that point. Like, I don't know what happened. Maybe we'll find out together.
Yeah.
So we start off, and here's our character, forget her name, and she's in a wheelchair, and she's at like a gym, like a pool, and a dude's flirting with her, and then she's like, hey, go get my chair. And then she's in a chair, and he's like, she's all like sad because she thinks no one loves her, or no one can love her because she's in a wheelchair, which is kind of sad for her.
Yeah, sad.
We see a little bit of her life. She's got this shitty boss.
Oh my God, this guy sucks.
Yeah, he's pretty awful. Basically everyone in her life is kind of shitty. Her dad.
Everyone is mean to her.
Yeah,
everyone.
Her dad has like dementia or Alzheimer's or something, and he basically is like catatonic at this point. You know, he can't talk. The stepmom is just like fucking Disney villain
Evil.
level of like evil, like stepmother type thing. Dude looks like a French Wario. He does. That's amazing. He looks like that one actor who got like mega canceled. I forget his name. But he's kind of like a big dude.
Mega
Anyways.
canceled.
Yeah, I think he was canceled during the cancelings. So the friend, her like one friend brings her this German advent calendar that she stole from some dude.
Yeah, not even a good friend. This person sucks.
No,
we
yeah,
later
she-
find out that she actually really, really sucks.
Yeah, she's pretty
But-
bad. But she gives her this. It's very, very, very old. And, you know, she opens the first 3 because she gets it on like December 3rd or something. So
Right.
she opens it and it's all in German. And it's basically like, if you start this, you have to finish it. And there's candy. And there's like a,
Oh,
a-
this-
yeah.
The thing on the back says, "If you dump me, I'll
Yes.
kill you."
yes.
And I didn't understand. Dump mean like trash, like
Right.
get rid of.
Yeah.
That wording was very strange. I didn't really get
Yeah.
it. But yeah, if you get rid of this thing, it says, "I will kill you."
Yes.
And she asks, "Who's I?" Ich in German. Who is that? And when the clock strikes midnight, we see that the advent calendar, there's a thing that pops up, a little dude at the top that pops up, and there's this recording saying, you know, it's midnight, you have to eat.
Mhm. You have to
chocolate.
open
Uh,
another
but
door or something.
yeah, the camera is positioned behind the advent calendar, and when he pops up, it says "Ich" on the back,
Mhm.
and then we find out that that's the dude that's gonna kill you. He's like this weird dude.
Yeah. So I don't know if in the beginning when she starts it, every time she eats it, we get a cut to this like this creepy masked figure man. And it's like I don't know, I guess he's like waking up, getting energy.
Did that stuff seem out of place for you? Like
Yeah.
it didn't seem like it was the same movie.
Yeah.
It's
For sure.
very weird.
And it also is weird later when he comes to life.
Mm-hmm,
What is happening?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like, oh, we have an advent calendar and she's in a wheelchair, and then at the end there's a monster and he's drowning people. And it's like, okay, all right, we need to cut some of this shit out, you know? The first candy was something, and then the second candy was like her dad's favorite candy. So she doesn't eat that
She
one
doesn't
right
eat it.
away
Right.
until like later, and then like her dad calls, oh, here's the dude at the top. Ich.
Yeah.
There's the creepy like priest dude. The design of this thing is
Right.
amazing. I want this thing.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
fucking
very
cool.
Jazzy.
Jazzy doodles. Hello.
Thank you. Hello. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, here in the back it
Uh,
says ich.
Ick. Yeah, she takes one of the candies, and I don't remember what it says, but it makes the phone that has been disconnected in the house ring, and it's her dad on the other
Yeah.
line, right?
Yeah, so she eats it, and then her dad. She had tried to call her dad earlier in the movie,
Right.
and the stepmom was like, no, and hangs up. And then, she gets a
forgot
call
about
from
you,
this phone, which has
says.
been disconnected. She can't even use it because it's like way up on the wall, and she has to like
Right.
knock it down or whatever. And then they have a very brief conversation. Where do we go from here? The friend takes her out on this like kind of double date thing with
God,
the friend
yeah.
is going out kind of with this dude who's like a stockbroker type, you know, greed is good Gordon Gekko dude, and then this guy who's
Right.
like slightly
Hunter.
nicer. He's a hunter. But then midway through the date, they kind of switch. Our lead is having none of it. She's like, I don't want to be here.
Right.
I don't like any of these people. I kind of want to just go home. But the friend is like trying to help her to get out of,
Right.
you know, out of her rut, I guess. I don't know.
Friend should mind her own business, really.
Yeah, especially in this case. So the friend is
Yeah.
like, hey, this dude wants to get a drink. The guy that she likes, the hunter, and she's like, no, I want to go home. And she's and the friend's like, no, with me. She stole the date. She stole the guy she kind of liked. So the douchebag offers to take her home. There's a scene here where he starts to kind of assault her a little bit, or a lot, and it's really gross. As this is happening back at home, it's midnight, and this is another thing that's like, how does this work? She didn't open it. She didn't unlock it and didn't open it. Why is it opening by itself? But a little toy version of the car that he's driving comes out, and then her dog starts to like chew it and bite it and destroy it. And
what happens is that the dude assaults her, and then she pushes him, and then he pushes her out of the car.
Yeah.
Right?
On the ground.
He leaves her. Yeah. He like pushes her outside of the car on the street, and then throws her wheelchair and then drives off.
Yeah. And then he stops in the middle of the road to jerk off, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And then the dog eats the car, the toy car.
Yeah. Elodie says voodoo car doll. It's just exactly what it is. Like, as it's happening, whatever the dog is doing, what the dog doing, it's happening.
Stupid.
It's so fucking dumb. And like, why is this like, it's so weird. Like, why?
Yeah.
So like, you see the little road, which is cool, and like, but I don't like that it opens on its own. That means like she didn't. No, it's not kill the week. No, the dog does not get kill the week. The other lady, there's another scene later where there's like a voodoo doll.
Yeah. Ooh.
And she does it herself, but this is like I don't get it. Is this thing like helping her like get revenge on this guy? Because then it's like, why wouldn't she be able to do it herself? Like, shouldn't she be able to do it and kill this dude for what he did? Like, I don't know. It's weird. I
feel like this story would work better either in a novel or like a graphic novel.
Yeah.
I think the movie makes it cheesy in aspects like this, where it's a dog eating a car and then that happens in real life. It's like when Stephen King writes something super scary, and then when it's translated into a film.
Oh God.
Exactly. It's that bad. It's like it doesn't work. And there's definitely scenes in this where that it's just
like, I can imagine her going home. Like, it would have been so much better if she went home. Oh, it's midnight. She opens it. She sees the car and is like, oh, that's weird. It's the car I was just in, but doesn't connect it. And she's like, playing with it, and then throws it on the ground, and then the dog eats it. And then the next day, which is this scene, the friend is like, oh, did you hear about fucking Gunther or whatever his name is? He's dead. And then she's like, oh, fuck. Maybe then it was like, at least she's involved in it or something. But for it to open itself, I'm not even mad at the dog doing it. Like, it's weird that it opened it up and then the dog came and got it off the table, and then it's so fucking weird. It's weird.
I think seeing the guy getting what the cheesy part for me is like the back and forth between the dog and then him freaking out in the car, like, what the fuck's happening? If we didn't see it, I think it would be scarier too.
I agree. Oh God. Next day, she's at the park, and she gets the news that there's this weird kind of sub thing where the dude,
this
the
is
app,
horrible. So dumb. This is totally unnecessary.
The lawyer dude like has this app that like it doesn't make any fucking sense, but it like it like auto buys stock for you, or you invest in it, and then it doesn't make sense. It's not just investing and checking how much you make.
Right.
It's like actively doing something with the money. So he makes like $300. And before he assaults her, he's like, I just made $300. And he's like, do you do this? And she's like, no. And he's like, you know what? I'll send it to you. So he sends her that $300 to invest.
Right.
And she's like looking at the app and she's like, I don't know. And she just leaves it, doesn't do anything. We'll come back to that later. She's at the park.
You know what? We don't have to because it's dumb.
No, we have to. She's
Yeah,
at the
it's part of
park.
The chocolate.
She's at the park, and I think actually this is no, she doesn't do this yet. There's a dude at the park who she likes, and we'll also come back to that later. Oh, it's right now. So that night, she opens up a candy, and it's like a little heart candy, and how she comes to the conclusion that putting it in a guy's drink and giving him the drink will make him fall in love with her. Why would she think to do that? That's what I'm saying. If the car thing,
what does it say? But didn't it say something on the back of the chocolate?
Probably some German bullshit like love,
and it said like
something, I don't know.
Yeah,
but she can't read German, so I don't even know if we know.
That's true.
I don't remember. But like, if she did the car thing herself, that would make a little bit more sense as to why she's like, okay, I can like control some stuff here. But also, like, she did just get assaulted, and now what she's doing to this guy is like also kind of like really creepy. She's making him like fall in love with her. So she goes to this like restaurant where this dude is and orders the same drink as him. This guy looks like a fucking beetle with his haircut. And she puts the little thing in his drink, and then he falls in love with her. They don't ever like do anything, right? He's in love with her, right? But they don't actually like have sex or anything. That would be weirder, right?
I don't remember. I know
because he's handsome, Athena. Look.
Yeah, come on.
This guy, he's a beetle. At least he's like, well, that's the thing. We don't even know if he's a good dude or not because
because he's under a spell.
She not roofies him, but she gives him a love spell.
Pretty much.
She kind of roofies him a little bit. Yeah.
I mean,
love roofie.
It's because he's upset when he finds out, right?
Yeah, of course. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But I will say, great taste in shirts. Good shirt.
There we go.
Yeah, so he's a doctor, and he's the doctor, yeah, it's fucking weird. She finds
this movie sucks.
it does a little, but it's a cool idea. She finds the dog Barf, and she sees the pieces of the car, and then that's when she connects it, but should have connected it before. She does the cool like movie thing where she's writing on her desk and putting all the pieces. Oh yeah, there was one candy, and this is fucking amazing. There's one candy that makes her sleep for like 4 days, and I feel like they did that just because they couldn't think of 4 more things to do.
Right.
I swear to God, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
And on the back of these candies that she was still eating, there was a logo for some company. Right. So she invests. She remembers that logo when she was looking at the app. So she invests all the money in that, and then throughout the movie, she's like, "Ding, you got $2,000, $3,000." You know, she's getting a bunch of money. There's the
movie.
One of the candies is basically implying, I don't remember how, but basically implying that she can walk again. It's some biblical fucking Jesus made crippled people walk or something. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
So she eats that, and she blocks out. She eats two. Because she was missing the first one. When does Santa show up in the movie? There's no Santa.
There is no Santa.
No, but there's this creepy lady.
Weird, creepy dude. Oh, yeah. She's creepy, too.
So she eats 2 of these leg candies, and she blacks out, wakes up in the hospital. We do find out that she walks. And then this lady is like, somehow she knows that this next candy is like a death candy, like a poison candy, and she wants it real bad, so she eats it. again, this is the second time that she's the main lady's breaking the rules about not you have to eat your own candy. And it's like, if the rules say you have to eat your own you have to eat the candy, why would there be a death candy? Poison candy.
It says maybe the rules are you just the candy has to be eaten. Maybe just not by you.
Maybe. But I feel like it said you have to eat the candy. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
There's another one. There's another dad candy, and she goes to her dad and makes him eat it, and then they have this nice little moment together. And the dad is like,
I remember you.
Yeah, I love you, everything.
Calling you.
And he's basically like, I know what you're doing with the calendar. When it comes time to like sacrifice us, just do it. It's okay. You know, that type of thing. And she's like,
how does he know that? Because of the candy? Dad candy?
Who knows? I've never had dad candy.
Dad candy?
I'd love some dad candy. She does. She takes the leg candy again, but this time with the doctor, and she's like, "I can feel your hand on my leg." I think this is where they fuck. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's implied that they have sex, which is now officially really weird because he's
under a spell.
He's under a spell.
Love potion number 9, chocolate.
She goes back to the pool and meets the tattoo guy, and he's like, "Hello, I still think you're attractive," and he's gonna come to play later. The doctor dude takes the calendar and throws it in the water, and then
big mistake. Don't dump it.
And then fucking this dude, the monster
Santa.
guy. Yeah, here's Santa. He comes out and is dragging him into the water.
This purple threw me off. To
why?
be honest,
Yeah, why is it purple?
Didn't
it's
like,
so weird.
Didn't like the purple.
It's awful.
Didn't like it.
It looks like an Instagram
doesn't
filter.
Look like it's the movie. Yeah, it doesn't look like the movie.
So she's in the pool, but then she's in the water of this thing that's happening, and
she senses that he's drowning.
He dies, and then she comes up.
I thought she saved him.
No, he dies, right?
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's dead. And then she comes out of the water, and then she kind of wakes up on her couch. Right? This was cool. There's a part where before he dies, before this scene, he goes into the house and he's looking at the advent calendar, and there's like, it's like something's on the inside, like scratching like a message, but they don't translate what it says because it's in French. Whatever. When she wakes up, she's in like this kind of dream state, and she's it's like she's inside the calendar looking into the past. Awesome. And then she's she's actually the one scratching it. So
and what is it? It says something about like going to hell or something.
I don't know. That's the thing, is I don't know. We don't know what it says.
No, it did. It translated it.
It did?
I remember. Yeah. Watch. She writes. Pause it when it shows it.
Do
you have the subs on?
Again, it's a cool idea. It should be on, yeah.
What? Pause it. What did it say?
It didn't say. It was just mumbo jumbo. It didn't say
anything. It's backwards. It's backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, pause it. Don't dump it.
Dump it. Don't dump it.
Don't use the word dump. Don't ever use the word dump.
That's why it threw me off so much. Dump it. If you dump it, I'll kill you.
Oh boy. So he dumps it, and he dies, and then after this is where this movie totally loses me. I swear to God, I don't know what happened, because the next scene is her killing her own dog. I don't get it.
Yeah. So it gives her like some sort of weapon, and it has the dog on it. right?
It's like a knife. Sprouts, hello.
Thanks, Sprouts. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
Did
so
you
she
ever
gets,
get an advent calendar, Sprouts? Did you ever get one? One that was haunted?
Yeah. So she
Athena,
kills.
Did you ever get one?
She kills her dog.
Mhm.
And then the friend is like, "Hey." Her friend opens the next uh door, and it's a candy, but it's a little penis, and I think she thinks it's
Right.
like ecstasy or something, right?
I think she thinks it's like Viagra.
Oh, oh. So she puts it in her bra, and then the friend was like, "Did you open it? What was it? Give me the candy. Give me the candy." And then she's like, "Oh, it was just gum." And then she's like, "Eat it." Yeah, it was a little penis, like a little candy penis.
Right.
Looked delicious.
Mm-hmm. Dad candy.
So she's chewing the gum and nothing happened. She's like, "Well, I guess it's nothing." Her and the hunter go to a cabin, and they bring the dog, and then they bury the dog, and then the friend gives the hunter dude the penis candy, and I was really hoping that it was gonna make him have a room-sized penis and like explode her
Yes.
like the boys, but it doesn't happen. He just kills her. I don't know. They all die except for the girl. She's like watching this happen.
Yeah, well, the monster comes, doesn't he?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait, is it supposed to be implied that he got like a really big penis and killed her?
Is it? He gives her.
She comes flying out of the room, doesn't she?
All right, let's
Don't
watch this.
show it because I think she's naked. No,
I'm not showing it. I'm just watching. They're fucking, and then they hear like bah, 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 hear lots of commotion. She comes flying in the room, but I don't think it's because he had a big
But
penis.
he's alive. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, she's naked and all bloody and shit, and you see him all like maybe it made him like super horny. You really don't see, because then the dude pops up behind him and cracks his neck. This is what I'm saying.
Right.
What happened? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Did he F her to death? Is that what happened? Like 7?
And yeah. What the hell?
And then he just random. This is why she walks. He randomly gives her another walking candy. This is not the penis candy. So she gets another walking candy,
This
and
movie
then
sucks.
and
Fuck
now she
this movie.
and now she can walk.
I don't.
This is where he learned.
It doesn't make any sense. All right. And then No, you go.
There's a big thing at the top, and she opens it, and it's a painting. And she goes. Let's just get through it. She goes to this old painter. This dude. She fucking magically finds him, and she's like,
the address was on the painting.
Okay, there you go. So she's like, I have your painting from what year? And it was fucking last year. And he's like, I haven't painted in 5 years. And he takes his sunglasses off, and his eyes are fucking gone. He's blind, so he can't paint. And basically, we find out that he was the last owner of the calendar, and his thing, instead of walking, was to be able to see. Athena, maybe we don't know.
Not.
And his sacrifice, the painting was of him basically like holding his dead wife and kid, and the wife and kid are there in real life. So it's implied that at the end of it, you can make a choice to either like accept everything, and everything that you just did is all there, and you have your eyes, or you can revert it and lose your eyes again, and you get all the sacrifices back. She's gonna be given that choice later, but first she's gonna get a little fucking voodoo doll from Creepy Man. That's one of the things, and it's the shitty girl from work,
who is hired as almost her replacement, kind of, right?
Yeah,
she gets fired.
Yeah, I don't know if that girl was like annoying, but I don't know if she deserved to die.
No,
at all.
not at all.
She was just I don't know. I don't know if it was also implied that she was sleeping with the boss. That kind of
I
got that
think it
vibe.
is. Yeah, because he calls her by her first name, and then he corrects himself and calls her Mrs. Whatever, and she goes, "Oh no, you can call me that."
Yes. So it's a little tiny naked like mini Barbie doll, and she's like twisting the arms, and then it's happening to this girl as she's taking a bath. The toenail, she takes off the toenails, and the toenails are ripping off, and she dies horribly. And I don't know if she knows that she's doing it to that particular girl or not. I don't know.
She must know.
She's got it, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. She goes to the dad's house the next day. Terry Toe, exactly. The next day, the calendar gives her a fucking gun. And she goes,
looks like Carrie Ann Moss, doesn't she? A little bit.
A little bit
from the Matrix.
Yeah, I can see that. And she goes over to the dad's house and she gives the advent calendar to the stepmom, which the stepmom immediately burns, and then the monster kills her, right? And then she goes to the dad, and it's time to do the sacrifice, and he's like, "It's all good, man," and she shoots him in the fucking head. Just so stupid.
Yeah.
And then the random dude from the pool meets up with her, and they have sexual intercourse, and I guess she tells him everything about this because he's immediately up to speed on this, and he's cool with it. And she gets laid for the first time after the accident. Good for her. You know what I mean?
Congrats.
At least this guy had a choice.
Very true.
I think, before the dude dies, the dude she made fall in love, when he sees the table, I think of everything, she wrote his name on the candy thing, and she explained what happened. He was very upset. She decides to film a video of herself, basically a warning for the next person, like, hey, just...
Right, this is her painting.
This is her painting, yeah. And then she was a dancer before this, so she's like dancing around. Really glossed over that her friend is the one that
killed her. Or not killed, not
got
killed.
in the accident.
Paralyzed. Yeah.
And
she was texting.
Yeah. And so that is never touched on. What the fuck to just drop that on? Did the friend like seek out this girl out of guilt and become friends with her? Like, how did they become friends after this incident? You know what I mean?
Well, they were friends before. Wasn't she in her dance class?
So the friend was was the friend driving the car, or was the friend in the other car?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Whoa, wait
I'm pretty sure that the friend that was driving was a different lady.
Really?
I assumed that when she said that, she was the other car that hit them. Hold on. This is going to be impossible to find.
I'm confused. Jazzy says, this movie sounds great. If there are any people in the chat who watch this movie with us, can you explain this?
It's the same lady.
Okay. Miss Early says it's the same. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Okay. So then, but in the beginning of the movie, it was basically like the one of the messages somewhere was like, kill the person who hurt you or something, right?
Right. And
she didn't do that. This lady died via giant penis, but she didn't know it was going to happen, So like all of these things are happening around her by like luck, basically, right? Like the person who,
I think so.
The dog doing the car killed this pervert dude. The friend stealing the candy basically killed herself. So then why are they directed at her? And she needs to be the one making these choices, and they don't give her the choice. That's why she was like, I'm okay with dying so you can walk. That's true.
Yeah.
She has the last candy, and the last candy was going to was gonna finalize. Oh no, this was gonna kill her, I think. It's confusing. And then the dude comes out and is like, wait. The rules say you have to eat the candy up until the last day, not the last day. It's like a loophole.
Yeah.
And he throws it off the building, and then nothing happens. And it's like, okay. And then she's like, I think it's if you eat the candy. Smoked ham, hello.
Sucks so much. He smoked ham.
It was like you can everything that's happened can stay. You can walk, but your friends are dead, your dad's dead, your stepmom's
all the
dead,
sacrifices.
your dog's dead, everything stay. Your fake boyfriend who you kind of love potioned is dead. Or you can revert it all back. Your legs are now gone, but everyone's alive. And it's kind of
not gone. She's just still paralyzed.
She can't use them.
Yes.
So we kind of end on an inception here where it's like, did she take it or not? She screams. And then we get a post-credit scene, which where it's like a dad like runs up to her house with the phone that had the recording of her message, and was like, "Where are you?"
The next one.
We don't know what happens. Somehow this calendar ended up in the hands of this other guy, so it's going on forever. But we don't know what happens with her. She goes to her house, and like the door's open, I think. So we don't know what that means. Does that mean she's dead or not?
Or is she walking?
Yeah.
Or is she in a wheelchair? You don't know.
We don't know. I think she ate it and she took her legs back. She got rid of her legs. She chopped them off and got her family back.
I don't know. Let's rank this movie.
Okay. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Can we get a royal in the chat, please?
It's not. It was. I kind of liked it, and now I don't know. I don't know. I think it's really
Every week on this fucking show, we rank all of our movies that we watch. Every single goddamn one, Ben. Look at this.
Everyone.
We got a huge, big ass fucking list. You can check it out right there on the link.
So many.
We got a separate list for some of the bigger franchises. We're almost done, thank God, with Halloween.
2 more, huh?
Couple more. Where do we want to put?
Do we say what's next for our big franchise? Is it Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
We didn't, but I think we can confirm it's Texas Chainsaw. Speaking of, well, I'll show it. Remind me after this. Don't let me forget. I have a show and tell that involves Texas Chainsaw. Okay.
Ooh.
Don't let me forget.
Okay.
This
is down.
It's bad. I love everything about this movie except the fucking writing. If the writing was a little tighter, this movie would be amazing, but it is not, and therefore, it's low.
Ooh.
I wouldn't put
Puppet
it.
Master. Where is Puppet Master?
I wouldn't put it. Maybe
Killer
I
Sofa.
would.
I would think. Yeah, I think I'd watch Killer Sofa before I'd watch this again.
Killer Sofa. Even
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here!
Terrified. Terrified. That was the one with the dead boy that popped up in the room. Remember?
I don't remember.
It was like a Spanish movie, I think.
Oh yeah. And I remember the cover too. The cover was cool.
I would rather. I think I like this more than Terrified. But you're right. I think Killer Sofa is a little bit. At least it's crazy to say it makes more sense because it doesn't. But I would as like a party fun horror movie. I'd rather watch Killer Sofa. So 131.
Yeah. 131.
131
for Advent calendar.
Le calendar. La calendar. Valley Dweller says, is the Brotherhood of the Wolf on brand? The Let's go back, Ben.
Okay. Remember, you have show and tell.
Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Oh, yeah. We need a movie to watch.
Oh, I've seen this cover. I remember this cover.
I don't know this one.
I don't know. I'll have to investigate this movie.
Okay.
Let's.
Do you need a movie to watch for Wednesday?
Yes. Is there any? I know we did that New Year's movie last year. Are there any other New Year's horror movie?
I don't know.
We did that train movie, right?
Train movie
With
Terror
Jamie
Train?
Lee, Terror Train with Jamie Lee. That was a New Year's movie,
Didn't
right?
we do another? Yes, but we did another one. Wasn't there something called New Year's Evil?
New Year's Evil. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
With the dude with the mask.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find.
Need to talk to Kate. I know Kate wants to watch. We're gonna watch a Kate movie, but I want Kate to come on as a guest, so I want her feeling better.
Yeah.
So let's talk to her when she's
Here we go.
ready to
New
come
Year's
on.
Horror. Blackwood Evil. That looks awful. Christine.
Christine, the car movie.
It's on the New Year's movie. It's probably just referenced once.
Huh.
I want resolution. The last night of the millennium, and a suicidal man with a bullet in his head and a vengeance on his mind makes his way. No. Signal. These look like real bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at our list.
So we have a list of people suggested horror movies for us, and sometimes we go to those to get suggestions.
What is Nightmare Beach?
That sounds awesome.
1989.
Sounds like
Covered.
okay.
Fucking amazing. After the execution of a motorcycle
Whoa.
gang leader convicted of murder, a helmeted biker goes on a killing spree during spring break in Florida.
Yes.
That looks fucking awesome.
Is there a trailer?
Yeah. Too soon, Michael.
Yeah, we can't watch.
Couple weeks. Then we get to your
Yeah.
shitty. Oh, it's with this guy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh
Jesus
boy.
Christ.
Maybe don't show this one.
God.
Does it look awesome? I mean, the parts I saw were kind of awesome. Oh,
This
it's that
guy.
guy. It's that dude. Yeah. Hellmaster.
And Nancy's
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Nancy's dad.
All right. This looks fucking radical.
Yes.
Is it available? It should be available somewhere, right? Yeah. We'll find it. And if
What was
not,
this called? Nightmare Beach?
Nightmare Beach.
Sweet.
I'm gonna put it here just so I don't forget. And I'll see if we can get that. It looks cool.
So if you'd like to watch the movie with us, we watch movies right after our show on Wednesday. We do Wacky Wednesdays here. Do we know what Wacky Wednesday is next week? Is it a podcast episode?
It was. I was supposed to send you guys those Squid Game things, but I have not yet, and I probably won't. So until
Okay.
next week. So probably it'll be a normal podcast.
Podcast, normal podcast.
A non Squid Game podcast, you know?
Right. Yeah, so we'll be doing a podcast at 10:30 Eastern, 10:30 p.m. Easternish, and then after that we do like an hour of that, and then we go to our Discord and we watch the movie, and then
We host it.
then we'll review it
Good
on
times.
Saturdays. Yeah. Yeah,
And
so join us.
this coming Friday,
Mm-hmm.
next week. Oh
Big show.
boy, we get there. You know what? Ugh. Let's watch it. We got a little clip. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, a note from Robot Don.
That's right. Secret Satan, everyone. All our friends that participated will be on the show. We'll be opening up gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Satan's making an appearance.
Mm-hmm. I talked to him.
You did?
Yeah, he's he's very nervous, but he's
What?
he's gonna do a live performance, debuting a new track
What?
live.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Don't tell anyone I said that.
yeah?
Don't tell Don.
Okay.
Don't tell
All
Don.
right. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I received my Secret Satan package in the mail. I sent mine out. I'm so excited to see what I got, and I'm so excited for my Secret Satan to open their gift live on the show.
I did not get mine yet. It's 23rd, only a week away.
It's coming. It's coming.
Scared? I'm
It's
scared, Ben. I don't want to be
You're gonna
empty-handed.
get it.
I
gonna
am
get it.
I am also very excited for my Satan, my Secret Satan, to open up mine. I
Really?
went. Yeah, I'm very excited. It's very good. It's a very good item, or items. I don't know. It's just one thing.
Yeah, so that will be Friday. Join us. And join us for Wednesday, a wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. I'm assuming that Don is not going to stream tomorrow night based on the way he
Yeah,
sounded
probably not.
after the show yesterday. I don't know that for
Mhm.
sure, but I'm assuming he's not going to be streaming.
Yeah.
So,
Tomorrow is Christmas Eve also, correct?
yes.
I was thinking I could stream some Pee-wee,
Oh.
Pee-wee's Christmas special in the
Classic.
Discord. Well, were you thinking we would stream games? You want to do some of that?
My brain went to you were going to do it like a doodle show.
Oh, we could do
But-
that too.
What's tomorrow, 24th? I mean,
Mhm.
I maybe can. I can maybe do a little something, something. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Check the Discord. I definitely want to watch Pee-wee.
Yeah.
I know a huge Pee-wee fan out there. His name is Robert Schmobert. He's in
Dead.
the UK right now, and so he's on a weird time zone, but he's never seen the Pee-wee Christmas special.
What?
And I was like, what? And
How is
Paul
it
Rubens,
possible?
before he died, uploaded of the 4K version of the Christmas special on YouTube. Did you know this? I didn't know this. Totally remastered
For
the
free?
entire thing for free on YouTube.
Damn. Athena, that's who died. It's Pee-wee.
There you go. Paul Rubens. Yeah. So that might happen in the Discord.
Fuck yeah.
And maybe a doodle show. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. Also,
Doodle game show? Doodle gaming show?
Ben,
You
I want
do
you to
games,
know.
I do doodles.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I am
Yeah.
fully back on that Call of Duty multiplayer train. Fully back. So I would love to
There
play
he
some
is, folks.
duties. So if maybe
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't promise it right now. I gotta go talk to
Right.
your ball and chain back there. You know what I mean?
What?
But we'll see.
Levels detail says, oh, really?
I mean, LOD. If you want to play some Warzone or something, we can make that happen. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Get the crew back together. I miss
Yeah.
I miss I don't miss COVID, but I miss the COVID Warzone, the Warzone game nights.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah.
So fun.
Dude, you gotta play some Lethal Company.
I know.
I think you'd love it.
I know.
We all gotta play that.
Well,
So yeah.
I gotta get it. Well, LOD, you have Warzone, right? It's free. You can get Warzone. We don't have to do
Yeah.
multiplayer. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's go raid. Is Stab Comedy somebody we can raid, or are they the one that have their raids off?
Oh, I don't know.
'Cause I remember there was it Caitlin's like group that they you couldn't raid them? Remember?
Yeah, but that's not Stab Comedy.
Okay, I know, but I couldn't remember if it was Caitlin's group or if it was Stab Comedy, but I think it was Caitlin's group.
Let's
Let's go raid.
yeah.
Let's go raid Stab Comedy.
Yeah, they raid us all the time.
Yeah, they're great. Oh, show and tell,
Say hi.
real quick.
Oh yeah.
It's been sitting here looking at me. Friend of the show, friend, Cody Scheibe has been making some of these woodcut heads, and he made this one. Look at it.
Oh. That's super cool.
It's made on it's wood.
How does he do that?
He's a genius.
How does he do it?
Does it look like me?
That's kind of. And does he draw on that, or is that like printed on there?
No,
What
this is
how does it
painted.
work?
This is a fucking original
Oh my
painting.
God,
And I showed you the Jason I have, right?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna grab it.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I do remember that. That's so cool.
Look at him. He's,
Uh,
I hate him. I hate how good he is. I'm trying to. I don't want to tell him like, hey, do a Chucky. I don't want to say, hey, do a Chucky. But I kind of want to just tell him to do
Hey.
a fucking Chucky. You know what I mean?
hey, do a Psycho Gorman. That would be amazing.
Do a Ben.
No, not me.
Do you? I'm gonna tell him to do you.
No, Psycho Gorman. Psycho Gorman. Oh, man, I want to watch that again.
You
I
wanna?
want to watch that.
So good. I love that movie. All right. I love you all. Goodbye.
Love you. Bye. Have a good one. Don't be a dingus.
Goodbye, man.